Hey everyone, welcome back to the Colonie Pit. This is a special edition version. Rex is missing, but we have Matt Halleck in the house. And one of the topics that came up, we were actually talking to some alumni, and they were mentioning reunions. And I was just looking at my graduation, which is crazy, was 31 years ago, coming up next month, which is super crazy. And I know we had a reunion, I think 2003. I didn't get to attend. And I know the folks that put it on were just saying how difficult it is. And having put on events before, I definitely know their feeling. And I believe they've been putting on reunions every 10 years. But then Matt Halleck enters the scene, and he actually has the answer for all of us out there. And once you guys hear this, if you can, please share with your friends and family, and let everyone know. But on that note, I was going to ask Matt, have you attended your high school reunion?
I have not attended any of the formal reunions, 10 or 20. I'm right behind you, John. My 30th is this year. But no, I have not. And that's kind of what spearheaded most of my thoughts back end of last year on some things we did there in Colony in January, and now what's going to be upcoming in August.
All right, so let's go, because just before we got on, I told you there's some alumni that didn't realize this was going on. I thought this was class for '93, so you have a great idea going on here. So you have it planned, if I'm reading this correctly, it's for all Colony alumni to attend, and you're going to kick it off on Friday, August 2nd. Where are we heading on Friday, August the 2nd?
Yeah, so Friday, August 2nd, great opportunity, not the weekend, but kind of an interesting locale, as you should say, John, for most in the capital region, just up 87, Saratoga Racetrack. Let's
Nice.
all go and enjoy the track, all things it has to offer. Great gathering spot, formal, informal, but yeah, making it open and available to all graduating Colony Central High School classes to come to the track.
And how do we get tickets to that? Is that something we just show up and rally someplace, or is there a place where we can go get tickets?
Yep. So the general admission tickets are open now. They are slow releasing specialty tickets. So this kind of idea and concept came up of just getting individuals together to network and enjoy different classes. People are spread out, trying to make a whole weekend of it. And I know that we'll get into that, but I know a lot of my network would like a location inside the track. So we're looking at the Pick Six paddock area, which is a little bit more formal, higher level, still have room to be mobile and go to the rail inside, watch the racetrack, and then come back in the comfort of a nice area to kind of hang out, relax, have some food and drink.
Nice. And so in the near future, you'll be putting on another spot of how to get access to those tickets.
Yes, if you're following, all things, and John and Pat will share this too, but if you're following all things Matt Halleck or Matthew Halleck on Facebook, mhalleck23 on Instagram, you'll see random drops. I would just set your notifications so you don't miss anything on ticket options. I know May 9th, coming up here on Thursday, will be the single day event tickets for the paddock. If anybody wants to grab those are seats of 6. You pay one off. I don't have the pricing on that, John, but I'll drop that.
Sure.
Or like I said, if you want just general admission, day of or in advance, we'll be putting out, as it gets closer, different time frames and locations for people to congregate and gather that are of the garnet and gold color. But it'll be a fun day, and welcome, any graduating class out. I think it's a great opportunity to intermingle, get people back together, network from a business, entrepreneur, public service standpoint, and then potentially also grow the mentoring chain for Colonie High School and some of the give back that I'll be doing from a career readiness standpoint too.
Awesome. And so then we're a day at the races, and then the next day, Saturday, where are we heading up to?
Yeah, we seem to be staying north of Colonie, but it's um all things weather permitting, a day on Lake George. So there's, multiple things that we could be doing, but as far as a gathering spot, that'll again be released through various personal social to John, Pat, and myself. But a day out on a lake, either rent a boat, grab a friend. There's multiple individuals that have boating options. Um, and then we'll be identifying a cove that we could anchor up. And again, just hang out and relax, all things the Adirondacks. So that'll be a fun day out on the lake, up in Lake George, New York.
Nice. And actually, it's August, so it's going to be nice and muggy and hot and miserable. So being on the lake will be perfect. Awesome, dude. You know something, and for those though, for those of you that are listening, definitely please share this. I think it's an easy way to get together without having to individually kind of plan the graduation. And there's 2 days, so if you can't make it on Friday, definitely head out for a Saturday. And Matt, just let you know, so Rex and I are planning on heading out to both events. So we're looking into heading up there with you. So for those of you listening, it'd be great to kind of see everyone. Again, for me, 31 years, and for Matt, 30. Matt, what else is going on with the reunion? Anything else that our Colony faithful need to know?
Yes. Again, tune in. I'm just because I do it within my personal life and corporate world. Set your notifications, please, because I don't want you to miss anything. But everything will be driven through social. There is another potential in the works on Sunday, so we're going to make it a 3-day gathering event for all graduating classes, Colonie alumni. So I'll be piecing together a Sunday morning gathering spot and event. Again, just making it a true weekend. Nothing formal, as most of you know that if you've been in event planning, there's a lot that goes into it. Really, we're just leveraging ideal iconic locations in and around the Capital District or up in Saratoga area that people can congregate and get together and enjoy the aspects of the summer in the Northeast. So that'll be coming up on Sunday. There'll be another event, but TBD on location, timeframes, and all those things.
Awesome. Let me ask you one question. I know some people are watching this are probably saying, "Rats, I'm going to be out of town that day." You planning to do one in the fall? Having another reunion in the fall later on?
Yeah, it seems to be a part of my chemical makeup, and all this came out of the basketball event in January during the varsity men's run, where we had a really good feedback from the alumni group, the student body, the faculty, packing that gym, and then people going out within and around Colonie and meeting up that haven't met in years. So I do a lot in the Northeast and around the capital region through my family, our foundation, my businesses. So yes, the fall and potentially winter, there'll be another alumni gathering event that I'll be putting together.
Awesome. So, like I said, so for those of us out there, if you can't make one, they'd be like, man, we have to wait another 10 years. And I think that's going to be a big fat no. So on that note, what else you got going on in the area? Because I know you're doing like a ton of great things for Colonie, giving back. And I think it's great for, our classmates to know like all the great work that you're doing. So what else do you have going on up there?
Yeah, thanks, John. I'll actually be in town in about 4 days from now. So I'll be back up in Colonie from Saturday, the 11th through Tuesday. So I'll be doing a couple different events. One at Colonie Little League, which is near and dear to my heart, my family's heart. That is the core foundation of all things the Hallecks in baseball and softball. So I'll be over at Colonie Little League at Cook Park from about 12 to 3 p.m. on Saturday doing give back, handouts, baseball cards. I'm tied to Wiffleball, so I'll be handing out Wiffleball products. I'm doing free swing analysis. Anybody wants to come by and you have a youth athlete and they're going to get a couple swings off the tee, and I'll give you my opinion and 2 cents on how their body freely moves in that space. And then I'll be working with some athletes as far as hitting, mental training while I'm up there through top-notch athletics in Glenmont, but really only 3 miles outside of downtown Albany, a new performance hitting baseball and softball facility that I have undertook doing some consulting work on small business and accelerating that facility to some former college athletes that are now in entrepreneurism. So I'll be over at Top Notch doing some of that. And then I'll be working with our high school in exploring some things coming into next year where I'm going to be involved in some career readiness.
Oh, nice.
And then I'll be back up in August again, too.
No, exactly. And the last pitch here for you, then there's the infamous Wiffleball book. What's the status on that? Because I'm sure people are going, wait, what's going on about this? But again, another great great venture that's going to be coming to fruition here soon.
Yeah, all roads lead back to Colonie as well on that one. So yeah, slow drip marketing on that one. I've put it out. It's been about 6 months now since released that I'll be publishing and authoring the first The Garage Publishing children's early reader picture book of a series of books that'll be released by myself and my family. Illustration is pretty much right at the end. We're working now with packaging all things, what it tangibly feels like and looks like in somebody's hand. And I will be up with the Mullaney family and Wiffleball in the fall over in Connecticut with the first copy to them with a, you guys are hearing this first on the Colonie Pit, with a Christmas release of Wiffleball Summer at St. Creek Road in Colonie is the first book, and that'll be a Christmas release with Wiffleball's blessing, trademark, logo, and product inside of that book.
Dude, that is outstanding and huge. I mean, everyone, I'm sure all of us Colonie alumni have played wiffleball at one time in our careers, and especially with the iconic Sand Creek. I mean, they go hand in hand. So congratulations, my friend. That's awesome news. And just to close it out here, because I'm sure you have a million things going on. August 2nd, for those listening, August 2nd, we're going to be at Saratoga. August 3rd, we're going to be up in Lake George. And then to be determined on Sunday, August 4th, we'll be out there. So for all you alumni out there, you got 3 days to come catch up with, everyone else that we haven't seen in over 30 plus years. And on that, I'll let Matt have the closing words on this little special edition segment.
No, the biggest thing is, again, gratitude back to John and Pat for putting this platform up. Not saying it because I'm on this, but just great platform. Please share, like, go subscribe, YouTube, all the things with the Colonie Pit. Social is powerful in networking. So if we can get this out, just more access to information, and all roads leading back to the Garnet and Gold. Yeah, Sunday, that'll be upcoming. If you happen to want to head out to the Schoharie County area on Sunday, the 4th, I will be throwing a very large dynamic youth hitting camp through Halleck's Hitting Garage. You're welcome to come out and partake and see what that's all about. It's a little bit different, but yeah, excited for the 2nd at the track, and the 3rd, that's Saturday, up at Lake George to see all graduating classes. It'll be fun.
Awesome, man. Thanks again. And like I said, for all those guys in the Colonie area, Matt's will be up at Cook Park. So if you have time, stop by, say hi. And like I said, even though I'm older, man, I think I might go get my swing analysis done too, just to see what it's like, because I think it'll be fun. But Matt, again, thanks for the time, my friend. It's huge. And we'll see you here in a couple of months.
Thanks, Sean.